going to come to our general configurations page, and we're going to make this, well, this is pretty cool. I can see both. All right, so you edit on this side, and then you preview on this side. So everything is saved in real time. So when you save, you'll be able to see your changes as you save it. It's pretty cool. All right, so general configurations, you'll see you can change your title here. You can add your URL, which is going to be linked to your website, which you'll also create a description here. Active or inactive. So you can choose with the click of a button whether or not this blog will show up. Okay, right now it's inactive, so we're still working on it. This is going to be helpful for when you're working on your blog and you're trying to edit, add new content, take content out. You don't want people to see what it looks like in the meantime. Come here, put inactive, press active again when you're done. Change the language, back to top, that's the button. We have that active, or you can have that inactive, because you can also put a menu at the bottom as well. But we're going to keep it active. It's a lot more convenient for your readers. All right. Okay, so then we come here in our advanced. This is where you put your Google Analytics tag, and your meta tag can come here. The appearance, this is where you change the basic, the overall appearance of your blog. The colors, the background, the font, the body style, the back to the top button, which is right here. Okay. And also you can bring this here. When the mouse comes over, turns green, you can slide this. Give yourself more space to look, more space to work. All right. Everything saves real time. So for instance, just to give you an example, this is our back to top button. Let's come here. It's a medium size. Let's make it large. All right. Press save. It's a bigger button. Pretty cool, right? All right. So let's come over here to this. In the top left corner, we have a green box. We click here, and this brings up our menu for all of our content and all of our different elements inside of our blog. So the first thing I want to do is come through our header. All right. Now, you come to this page. So I want to explain what this is. This here, the yellow box, is called a container. What a container is basically it's a space on the page that goes across the entire page. So essentially, you can have one container on your page, or you can have multiple and section off your blog like so. So for instance, if I add a container, actually a better way to show you this is, see, I can delete here. Go to this top container here that's already here. Click here for settings. Now you can come here and I can change the color. And don't worry about all the details. We're going to go over every step of the blog, every tool, and every different element in another tutorial. But for example purposes, I'm coming here to the settings. I'm going to change the color, the background color of this container, just so I can show you where it's at. We'll put it on black. Press OK. Press save. I thought it was black, but we got that dark plum blackish color here. This shows you what container I'm working in. So that's that. So let's change it back here. Okay. Change successfully. Now you want to make sure you get a green box. If you get a red box, something went wrong. Okay. So inside of the container, we have our grid. So to better explain this, I'm going to add a container. It brings up a container here. Press add. It brings up the number of grids. Now here it says choose number of columns. These are our grids, our columns. This is going to break up the content inside of your box. So depending on how much content you're going to put in there, how many elements you're going to place in there, we're going to divide them up inside of our container. So let's choose a grid, say 50-50. Now you're going to have two boxes. These are going to split your grid or split your container in two different fashions. Now the reason why this is important is because this is a responsive blog, which means that whenever the page size changes, so does the arrangement of the content. So you'll still keep all your content. You won't lose anything when the page changes. All right, this is going to help you when people are using smaller computers, larger computers, and the format changes with their system, but it won't change with your blog. All right, now if you want to add different things inside of your boxes, add a box here, and then you can choose a number of plugins. At the text editor, the contact form, you can insert your own code, a menu, list of articles, the reviews, images, buttons. You can put in your Facebook pages, an image gallery, video and search tools, and you'll see examples of those as I move along. Okay, now let's get out of header. We'll come back here to our subheader. Now, in our subheader, we're going to see the elements, the containers, and all the plugins on this side. So we have two different containers here, and it's showing us these two containers. All right, this all is a part of our subheader. Okay, so we see here, so we can kind of get a grip on where the elements are. So text editor, there's a button here, there's an image here, and it's split 50-50 in this container. Text, button, and this is our image here. Now, in the text editor, if you come here and edit, you can add in anything here just about. You can add in pictures, you can add in videos, you can add in content, whatever. As long as you can copy and paste it here, you can place it inside and edit it and put it onto your blog. The buttons work a similar way. You can link them to wherever you need to link them to. And we'll go over all this in detail in further tutorials. All right, so you'll see here the way this is categorized. So we come here. So now we're going to come here. Right now we have a 33-33-33 split, three-way split. So we have three boxes here. These are our three boxes, and we have the image, the text editor, the button here. All right, so very self-explanatory. It's just the more you see and the more you go through the site, you'll start to notice a pattern. You start to notice how the containers are showing up, how the grids are showing up, and where the boxes are placed and the plugins that are in the boxes. You'll start to see that. Okay, now if we come here, we can center it. We can make it 100%, which means it goes across the whole page. And we can do home only, which means it's only going to be on the home page. Or we can do no, and it'll stay on all pages. Okay, now let's come into our footer. Now our footer is going to be at the bottom here. Right now we only have a menu. Same menu that's up top, but you can add just about anything and make your footer larger if you want. It works the same way. Now we have a sidebar here, and what the sidebar is, I'll pull this over a little more, is all of this content on the side. Now what this is going to do is allow you to put elements that are out of the way but still in people's faces. So this is usually where you see a lot of bloggers put their advertisements, things that pay for their site, different things that they want you to link to, external links maybe. So you can kind of stay on their site, but if they need to get you somewhere else, they can put those links here, such as social media. We have different pictures here. This is a photo gallery that we added in our text area. Okay. You can also put in Facebook pages. So you can have your Facebook page, your business page, or personal page, whatever. You link that here, and you'll see that on this side. All right. So as I'm scrolling, you'll see that everything is lining up with what I'm scrolling. So you can also add an image here. This is sort of like, this could be an advertisement, for example. All right. Now what you can also do with your sidebars, you can position it right or left. So right now it's on the right. We can place it on the left and save. And in real time, it comes on the left hand side. We can also do the same thing. Put it back on the right, and we can change the width. So let's say right now it's at 3. We have all of our sizes on the blogs categorized 1 through 6. So let's say we want 4. We want a little bit bigger than the medium size. We press save. Once we get that green box, we can go and see right hand side, and now it's a little bit wider than it was at first. Okay, so now we can go into our pages. Now on this page, this is where you add or subtract or edit your different pages. They're going to show up here in your menu. All right, so everything is automatic. It's not like the site builder where you have to place everything. It's all done for you because it is responsive. Okay, and then we can go into our articles next. So here are your articles here. This is just like the pages. You can add a new article here. You can delete them, and you can also edit them as well. This is where you change the color scheme, the background color, the text style, the list style. You can do that all here. You can change the borders. You can change the underlines. You can even change the button colors and actions and the subtext. You can have more than one column, or you can have two columns. And if we save here, we can see what that looks like. And now we have two columns. Okay. Now what we can also do is change the list style. So right now the image is on the top, but what if I want it on the side? I can save here. And now the image is smaller on the side. You don't have to resize it yourself. Okay. And we can also get rid of the image and put a simple list if we don't want the images to show. All right. And we can control the number of posts we put on our page. So right now we have 10 posts showing up, but we only have 4 articles. So if you had 12, we can have 12. So let's say we only want 2. We can save that. Now we only have 2, and now we have a list button. Okay, and this is also, you can make these inactive or active and manage all your comments here. We'll show you how to do all of those extra things on further tutorials. And that is a basic overview of your responsive blogs. Anything further, anything in detail, refer to any of the other blog tutorials, and I will talk to you then. Thank you.